Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. It's great to see you. Just coming over from, looks like Wayne's got another one up. Anyways, I'm coming over from Vicky's, her birthday. That's a quiet listener. She's live right now, and a lot of fun. I didn't get to be there for the whole time. I came in at the beginning, then I had to leave, and it took longer than I thought. Had a neighbor come over, and just a minute. What? Oh, probably till about 8. Okay. Holly wanted to know how long I was going to be on. Ahoy, Linda. James is here. Mark is here, and Sue is here. And I expect we'll have some more people coming in very shortly. And I got kind of a funny idea going through my head. I've been doing a little bit of research on a lot of things. But one that came up involves a freezer. And I don't know. We'll just have to see. I may possibly do another live, but probably be going towards midnight. And I don't want to step on Ron Darrell's toes or anybody like that. And if I do go live, it'll be short. We'll see. It's just it just might be a fun thing to experiment with, most likely. Maybe get some feedback, because that's always good too. You know, it happens from time to time. I get feedback from different people, friends, neighbors, you guys. I'll start a project, and and people give me ideas, like doing the Ferris wheel with the flowers. Todd gave me some ideas. James gave me a couple ideas, I think. That was a lot of fun. And will we do it again? I don't know. Right now, the yard's kind of cleared out, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to put anything else in this yard. Maybe I'm done putting things in my yard. I don't know. I might think about replacing things. The lighthouse could possibly go back to its original home. Well, not original, but one of its many homes that it's had. Let's see, it's been at the Voss Children's Hospital. Then it was at the farm with me. Then it was here, but in the garage. And then it stayed in the garage for a couple of years, and finally brought it out, painted it so it could survive outdoors. But it hasn't survived all that well. So I need to do some rebuilding on it. If things go the way I think they might, she may find her home back in the garage at least for a couple of years while I rebuild her. We'll see. I don't really want her to sit out there and rot into the ground. That would be a shame. So I do have some ideas on how she can be improved, revamped, all of that. But it will take a while. William, Brody. Do a Sunday live, hardly anybody on. Yeah, that might be an idea. But Sunday's usually my busy day, because I don't have any live streams to visit, as you just said. And I seem to get a lot of scrapping done on Sundays, so that usually on Monday I have something to do. I am not able to do any scrapping the next couple days. Holly has some appointments tomorrow, and I worked on the truck this afternoon, and I still can't get it to run. I don't know what is up. It's not showing any codes. I've done some research. I don't know. I may have to take the charcoal canister off the fuel tank and see what's up with that. I was basically doing basic troubleshooting. It seems to be getting gas. It seems to be getting spark. It seems, what's up? And I'm not showing any codes. But you don't want to start. Michelle, welcome aboard. It's good to see you. I watched a video today that you were in. It was Kevin Pollock's. It was the review of M22. Caught you dancing. There was a lot of dancing in that video. Okay, I will. I'll tell her right now. William Brody says hello.
What?
I said William Brody said to tell you hello.
Hi.
She says hi, William. Hey, there's Ringo. Welcome aboard. Take the key and put it in another truck. Yeah. That'd be nice. I just can't afford anything right now. I can't afford, even if the truck was running, I have a hard time affording the gas to get to town. I got mail that's got to go out. I've got things I need to do in town, but I can't get there. Now yesterday Holly had appointments. I took her to her appointments in the neighbor's car. And by the time I put gas in that car, well, I'm broke. Yeah, thank you, James. I had enough to go out and get the scratch offs for tonight, though. Actually, I scraped together quarters, and I walked to the store. So the little store right here. Anyway, things will get better. I'm not stressing. Tom wanted me to do some work today, but I said, working on the truck. Now, he does have work for me on Friday, but it happens to be on his way to get there so he can pick me up if I don't have the truck running. In fact, I might as well just have him pick me up anyway. Let him burn his gas. Oh. Besides, if this truck is going to give me issues, if La Fortuna gives me issues, I don't want to be broke down in Grand Rapids. In fact, I don't want to break down anywhere. But if she's not going to run, I'm glad she's sitting here. For one, I don't have Sensei Don around to tow me home if I break down somewhere. And I certainly can't afford a, tow truck. Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. It's good to see you. Hey, one of the things I did earlier today, I had a few blue and black chips. Well, I think I told you a few days ago I did buy a silver marker again. So I have caught up on the markers, or the poker chips rather. Everybody's got their chips caught up. There is one black one still, and I think this might be KT Spirit ones, but I can't quite tell. I hold it at an angle, and I think that's what it says. I'm not positive, so I hope they come on tonight so I can say, hey, is this your black chip? And then I can use a silver marker, and bingo. So we got it. Okay. There was one thing that I was looking for. There it is. Okay. We're still good. We're still golden. Well, yellow. We have the book. For those of you, let's see, anybody new here? No. We are starting on the letter E. We actually started last Wednesday on the letter E. The lighting don't look quite right. Let me see if I can do something with that. That's better, I think. Maybe it just depends on what background we have. That's the full light, where it gives you kind of white. And that's a little more tending towards yellow. And that's white. That's bright white. That's yellow. I think I like the yellow tint better. Um, yeah, there's some redness in it though too. Spoke with a neighbor today. Um, I've known him for a couple of years now, but I had no idea that he and I know a whole lot of people from Spectrum Health, Butterworth Hospital, Blodgett Hospital. Yeah, mutual friends. His name is Terry, and I'll be danged if I can pronounce his last name. It has a lot of consonants in it. It's Norwegian. It's like Ekvel, I don't know. It's all right. Terry's good enough. It's good. He's a good guy. Okay, who am I missing? I think we got everybody kind of settled in here now. Yeah, got Sue, got Linda. As said, I'm going to think about doing it live later. Depends on my inspiration. And some of my research notes I got to find to see if they're valid. They might not be worth alive. And night. I believe I did, William. It's either that or I'm thinking of Tiny Nugget's hat. He's got several. But it seems like I did see you with a three-cornered hat on somewhere. Okay, Holly. Yeah, Tina gave me a link to a guy, I can't remember his name. Let me see here. But his channel is pretty cool. You know, I've always watched Direct Weather, which I like that channel. But I kind of like this guy's channel even more. Let me see if I can find... I probably can't give you the link, but I can at least give you the name. Oh, yes. Dang it. She gave me the link, but now I can't. Let me try one more thing. We're supposed to get rain tonight and tomorrow. It's 35 right now, but that don't matter. That's the weather frog. Where is... Tina, if you're lurking, would you let everybody know what the name of that channel is? It's a guy. He's real upbeat. Yes, thank you, Todd. That's him, Ryan Hall. Yeah, he's very upbeat. You know, he could have been on any TV show or news. He could have been the weather anchor. He's very good. He's very good. He knows meteorology beyond the shadow of a doubt. He knows all the different models, the maps, yada, 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 yada. But he puts it in, you know, in layman's terms. It's like, okay, Todd, in Youngstown, Ohio, tomorrow at about 2:30 p.m., you're going to get shit at and hit. I mean, he's a good guy. I really like him. And I didn't know anything about him, but Tina and I were chatting about weather, and she gave me that link. I did like it. Ryan Hall, y'all. Yep. Oh, speaking of fireplaces, I don't know if I can show it to you or not. Maybe. Let's try this. It stands just over 2 foot tall. Ceramic. You can aim. All right, I don't know if you can still hear me. I did something wrong. Okay, hopefully I'm back. I did something wrong when I moved it, but that ceramic heater down there, she's putting out, she's set at 55, and that fluctuates up and down. Lets you know how much heat it is putting out. And right now, it's putting out 56 degrees, right, foot away from the chair. It feels perfect. My feet's still a little cool, but that's all right. It's got an adjustable vane on it. It's not one that goes back and forth. It's got an hour timer on it. You can set it for up to 4 hours, and then it shuts off. And as I said, it's got temperature control. Yeah, I found it in the trash. I'm like, this thing looks like it's in good condition. It got rained on, so I said, okay. I set it here in the office. It's been in here since Monday afternoon. So I figured today it should be dry enough to test it, and I did, and it's fine. That's not going to get scrapped. That's probably going to go in the motorhome. It's more compact. I want to keep the fireplace one, the one that's romantic. But that works well too. When you're supposed to know when it's raining in Sweden. That is excellent, Mark. You might check with what's his name, the weather guy. That guy that I was speaking with, I told you that. I can't pronounce his last name because he's Norwegian. And I wonder I haven't checked on Uncle Lisa Productions. I don't know how Jem's doing. He's in Finland.
Hey, Jeff, start close to 8.
Yeah, so? Why?
Have you already did?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
She wanted to remind me the store closes at 8. Well, I went 2 hours ago. She was asleep. So she's worried about nothing. Yeah, I don't know if we have that law here in Michigan, but since the 1960s, I don't know if it's still law, but it was recommended that you run your headlights all the time. In other words, daytime you run your headlights. In fact, some cars, most of them are made in Canada, they run all the time. I think motorcycles are made that way now too, no matter where they're from. But I think that's a great idea. Motorcycles, sometimes you're glad they got a light. I think that saved lives. But the daytime lights, my dad said that Governor Milliken at the time, when he recommended that, I'll tell you about this in a minute. Governor Milliken recommended that everybody run their headlights on during the daytime. And that was for safety reasons. And everybody pretty much complied. My dad said that Governor Milliken owned stock in General Electric, specifically the automotive headlight division. You know, they are making them better these days. I'd have to say that. I hardly see cars with a headlight out anymore. I do once in a while. But most of these cars, you know, they're all little tiny bulbs. You can replace them by going under the hood, twisting something or whatever, you know, and then don't touch it with your fingers and plug it back in. They're halogen or whatever they are. And they seem to last a lot longer than those old style, what would you call them, incandescent headlamps. It seemed like we were always replacing our headlamps back in the 60s and 70s. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. Well, you know, rain, fog, and snow, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually on your driver's written test. Yeah, it's probably is a law. I would say if you were running without it, they would give the police a reason to pull you over and say you're not driving safely. So I appreciate it when somebody's got their lights on in the fog. And we get some fogs here, and I know Pennsylvania does. You get some fogs, and you just might as well just stay home. New Jersey. So how far away, William, are you from Sonia? I think you know Sonia, right? Tommy's aboard. Welcome. Good to see you. Saw you briefly over at Vicky's. Yeah, so yeah, headlamps, good idea. Run them during the day, and if the Milliken family makes more money off the headlamp sales, so be it. Oh, let's see. What have I got in there? Thought I had something. Not really. Well, I wanted to put up a whole lot of pictures of Arizona today. You know, that one we just had, that's the only one I have at the moment. Police cannot pull you over just for that. I wish they could. You know what, Michelle? That'd be the day that you forgot to turn yours on. It'd be my luck. Oh. You're 1 hour from Sonia. Okay. I forget what city she is in. Brunswick? I don't know. I had one of the truck with its lights on. Don't know where they are. But, you know, that's one good thing, you know. Everything works on La Fortuna. I mean, everything works. That's wonderful. The radio is fantastic. Too bad the damn thing won't drive down the road. Like James said, get the key and put it in a different truck and drive away. Oh. So, I still got to get that map up and start putting the pins in it, especially for Ohio and Michigan. That's mostly, you know, that's who we have here, Michigan residents and Ohio residents. It's a lot of fun. I know, you know, is there a reason for that? because we're neighbors. You know, I don't have one person who lives in Illinois. Do they know? Do they have YouTube in Illinois? How about Indiana? I had one YouTuber from Indiana, but they were just visiting. Now they're back out in Arizona. Well, you know who I mean. That would be Roy and Becky. Oh, let's see. Susan and James, New Horizons. There's an Indiana connection there. But that's about it. Between them and Roy and Becky, yeah. 0 from Illinois. I don't know. Maybe there's a few states we don't have to bother. We just put up the Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Florida, Texas, Arizona. Call it good. How many paranoids does it take? Oh, we got to put England up there. I mean, the United Kingdom. And Finland and Norway and Iceland. I do have a friend in Iceland. I don't know if he's on YouTube or not. He just had a birthday and I missed it. But I have several people in the United Kingdom, including Susan Smith. She doesn't have a channel, but she is the voice of synchronicity. When synchronicity chooses to speak. The Michigan girls here. Howdy, neighbor. Hope you're doing well. I told Holly that, well, maybe Carol will come down and help you move. Because she's thinking of asking Eugene. That's her brother that's in the Waggle. I thought he lived in your town. But it turns out he goes to your town to the Moose Lodge because he's a treasurer or secretary or something for the Moose Lodge. But Eugene Brown, that's his last name. He lives over by the river in Newaygo. Can't remember the street name. Wisner. The end of Wisner Street, and it runs to the river. There's a campground there, and then his driveway is right there too. So I guess a lot of people that think they're going to the campground drive up in his yard. But she's hoping that he'll come down and give her a hand. Who am I missing here? Guess not. Does boot camp qualify? Great Lakes, Illinois. Well, yeah, but you were just visiting. But Great Lakes Naval Academy? Let's see. It's not 100% in Chicago, but it's real close. Been there. That was back in the 70s. I remember a story from there. I went there. In fact, I brought his fiance with me. Now, get this. She used to be my girlfriend. But I went to visit my friend and her fiance at the Great Lakes Academy. He was about to graduate. And we got to spend a little time with him before the ceremonies. And I noticed it. I guess his fiance noticed it too. There was other new recruits, if you will, in training while we came on base. We saw naval recruits that were running. You know, they had the drill sergeant and the whole deal, and they're running. And we noticed almost all of them had boots, black boots. But we noticed there was 2 or 3 that had white tennis shoes on. Now, if you know the story, William, I'll let you tell it. And if you don't, well, then I'll tell it. I think you're going to know. Yeah, it is in the winter, but so are we. Actually, you know, Chicago can be worse than here in Western Michigan. Chicago gets the wind off the plains. And, I say, well, they're right on Lake Michigan. But yeah, but think about it. Mostly the wind, well, they call Chicago the Windy City. But anyways, the wind is coming out of the south, out of the west, southwest, typically, wintertime, northwest. But it's coming across flat plains. And it usually increases in speed. So let's say it's 30 degrees outside. Well, in the windy city, the wind chill will kill you. Tiny Farm Muggets is here. Welcome aboard. All right. What time is it getting to be? I've lost my clock on the computer. Something happened. It's there, but okay, it's 6:30. We probably should get into the book for a little bit, and then maybe about 7 we'll do a drawing somewhere in there. So your goal tonight, we're working on the letter E. Where did I put? We have a new thing. Why do we have a new thing? We have a new thing because I lost the old thing. Now we have a new bucket to put the chips in, because the Maxwell House I can't find the lid, but I put a lid on this one. Well, this one came with a lid. So we're partway there. But it snaps on good, and it'll be good for putting the chips in, as long as I don't lose the lid. All right. And all the chips are caught up with the silver, except for one, which I think is KT Spirit. We'll wait and see if KT Spirit shows up and verify. But I got all the other chips up to date. One here that's got the silver all around it. Well, on the other side it says Tina. I've got the gray paint, but I'm not going to paint it in the house. And I haven't been in the garage long enough to have the heat on it. We heat it up above 40 degrees. So, cookbook, please. Now, I think you read the rules and regulations in M23. Yeah, I hate to say it, because I'm sure there's some great recipes out there, but you actually need to be going to be at M23, physically at M23. And that will help me, because M23 Facebook page has very close to 300 participants, members. Now, last year we had, I think, 41 attended for the M22. So we're expecting at least that many plus. So now if I do a 20-page small size cookbook, it's 5.5 by, that's roughly just a tiny bit taller than this is. Of course, not as thick, but that's going to cost me close to $900 for 250 copies, which is the minimal amount. Now, again, they're not just plain Jane black and white. No, I want it to be nice. The front and back covers are going to have pictures from previous years, M22 pretty much, and then there'll be an M21 picture in there as well, something that Charlie Grace probably took. And then we'll start out with a table of contents, and then we go in. Will I go alphabetically? Probably. Georgianne Rose is the very first and only, so far still, to have submitted a recipe, and she is already I think she's on, let's see, Carol's on 49, think Georgianne is on 52. Carol, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, again, Todd, you got to be there. Yeah, that you're coming, and I pray that you're coming, because that would be so awesome. We all want to meet you in person. And I think I sent you an email too. We'll get back to that via email. And I have someone else that's involved with that now too. Maybe you and them should communicate. But anyways, yeah, the idea is you're going to be at M23, and when you're at M23, you're going to get me $8, and here's your cookbook, along with however many else we get. I'm thinking, like, with the size of Georgianne's, and with her information, because I want information. You know, you brag yourself up, whether you have a channel or not. You know, give us a little information about you and why you hang out with pirates like me. And then the other thing is, because I'm in charge of karaoke, I would like to know ahead of time, what song would you like to at least hear, if not participate in and sing for karaoke night, which is going to be Friday night at the pavilion. So, and I'm in charge of that. So I need, it'd be nice to have information ahead of time. And, you know, we'll probably give 1 or 2 cookbooks out as prizes. You know, we always have the giveaway. And I'm thinking of another giveaway that might happen. Might even involve, it might involve poker chips. But it might involve ping pong balls. I don't know yet. All right. But that's the deal, Todd. Send it to me, email, along with your favorite song. And if you're definitely coming, and then we'll, you'll be in the cookbook. I would love. Yeah, I can't print it myself. I don't have the equipment for that, James. I mean, I do and I don't. I want this thing to be Amazon quality. I want it to be nice. Color and, yeah. You know, you're kind of giving me an idea that maybe I could print it myself. Maybe if it gets really big, I may have to cut the cost down. Because Instaprint, Vista Print, the people that make my cards, they're the ones that have given me the best quote so far. The minimal is 250 booklets, 8.5 by 5.5, and 20 pages color. It's pushing $900. So if I charge $8, I'm not even breaking even. But maybe I'll check into it, because I do have a brand new printer. I have one of those. It's an Echo Tank, and it's supposed to make, I don't know, 1,000 pages. Let's see, if I divide 20, let's say, into 1,000, was that 200? That might be enough. Nancy Drew is here. Welcome aboard. It's all right, Nancy. Better than never. We're glad you're here, man. There's another pop-up. Oh, there's a name you don't see very often. Tennille Mylium. She's close to the sunset, but I'll have to catch it later. And I'm going to turn the heater off there. Wow, that'd be great, William. So, and I'm gonna mark that down. Possibly self-print. I'm sure there's programs that are available, you know, Microsoft Office maybe, or some kind of program where you can lay out booklet style. You know, you have a page, what is it? A regular standard page. What are those? 11 by 8, 8.5 by 11, something like that. Standard printer page. And so the front of the first one you print has, let's say it's 20 pages. So that the first one you print is going to have page 2 and page 19 facing up. And then you flip it and you run it through, and that prints the front cover and the back cover. And then the next one that you print is pages 2 and 4. And on the back side, no, wait. There's a way you lay it out so that when you have this stack of 10 pieces of paper and you fold it like that, it's a booklet, pages, you know, front to back. And staple it together. It may work. Think about it. But I do want something that's going to have a little lasting value. So binding might be something I have to look at. You know, 3 staples. I don't know if that's going to cut it or not. I guess it would depend on how often people are going to, you know, refer to the cookbook for George Ann's recipe and Todd's recipe and mine. I've got more than one, but I'm only going to put in one this year. Oh, man. Thank you, Todd. So now it's up to me. I got to get 1,000 pubs or Todd ain't coming. So if he doesn't show up, it's my fault. I see where you're going with this, Todd. Hey, you know who's ahead of me all of a sudden? Yeah. You know. And if you don't know, well, then go give her a look, please. Yeah, Tina, she's past me. So I'm behind her now. Well, the view's not bad. At any rate, yeah, I'm like 19 away, maybe. And you know, that fluctuates up and down, up and down. But she's like 8 away. It's cool that you got that milestone. But more importantly than reaching 1,000 is getting the 4,000 watch hours before you can get monetized. Myself, I'm not really worried about it, but on the other hand, there's another goal. You know, make it over 1,000, keep it over 1,000. You know, YouTube has a tendency to purge all the Filipino channels that signed up a few months ago. Or the people that we've just lost for some reason. They just haven't had time to watch a silly old pirate. And that's okay. I'm all right with that. But, you know, once it's 1,000 and it's kind of solid, let's say it keeps, maybe it gets 1,010 and it comes down, and then it goes up, and then it goes down. It kind of steadies out, and it feels like it's going to stay above 1,000. That's when we'll do the party. Hell, it could be maybe in September. I'll see you in September. Yes, I'll see you when the summer's through. I think I sang this last week. Where are backgrounds? Here we go. Here's a good background for tonight. Your E word. Okay. I remember that William is a green chip. I got to review these tonight, but I always knew William was a green chip. So is Jill. That's her favorite color. Where is she? Grand Marais. Let's see. Where are these strings green? William Brody is green, and this one's blank, so that's the last of the greens. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green chips. So this green chip is the first one in the bucket tonight. Tina got a big shout out. Yeah, from Blind Views. Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice. And it's definitely boosted her channel. And I would think, I've seen a few making comments on her recent videos. And some of them are the channels I know and some of them I don't know. But the fact that BV recommended her, that's a plus. Because BV is a big channel that a lot of people watch. And if he recommends something, well, it might be gospel. Preach a little gospel. Sell a couple bottles of Dr. Good. Or what have you. Headlight restorer. Linda has Expect. Her chip is white. Ta-da! You're in. Carol. Oh, wait. I'm missing something. Earlier was Nancy Drew's. Nancy Drew, I think, is a red chip. Some say Don, She-Devil, Michigan Carol, Nancy Drew. The other one was our treasured home. So Nancy, I got you in. Keyword time, everyone. We haven't even been in the book yet. All right. Let's put the red chips back a minute. I better leave Michigan Carol's up. Doobie Brothers was a nine-piece band. Doobie Brothers was a nine-piece band. I'm missing something, Carol. Hope the recipes, what? Not going to be too extravagant. Okay, Mark. Let me think. What color is Mark? Do you remember, Mark? Are you black or blue? Todd wants to double down. Oh, I get it. Yeah, we're not going to double down tonight. Well, maybe. We'll see. Travel Dreamer 46. I seen them earlier over at Vicky's. Mark, here you are. Just thinking you were blue. Blue on blue, a heartache on heartache. Hundreds of unsold cookbooks. Hey, if it happens, it happens. Maybe they'll make good fire starters. I still burn trash here. Well, not trash. I still burn stuff. Yard waste. Yeah, you were blue. Yes, we are on E's, Todd.
So we went through them manually, and we started an hour before the timestamp on our people's passwords.
So, okay. Let's see. What are we doing? Now, have I missed anybody so far that came up with the E word since we're on the letter E? I tried to emulate my father's interpersonal style. Wow. I found you, Carol. In fact, you were right behind Todd, but Todd hasn't said exactly one yet. But you're in, honey. All right. Made the cookbook online. People could print them if they wanted to. You know what? I am thinking that it should be an ebook style. After all, I'm going to be using the computer anyway to collate it. So maybe I put it available Yeah, some people are fine with e-books. Some people want to be able to physically hold it in their hands. And some people want to pour kerosene on it and make a, what do they call those, a starter log for the fire. You know, wrap it up real tight, soak it in oil, kerosene, something like that. Yes, not anymore. You're right. I saw that earlier today. Somebody else said the same thing. Not quite the way you said it, though. Okay, CW wants to know, we're working on the letter E, Tommy. So right now we're working on the first drawing, which is all you got to do is come up with a E word or an E statement that's kind of like a cliche. And that's for this drawing. And then for the second drawing, when we're in the middle of doing this one, we start collecting the sentence ones, where I give you a couple words and then we move on up to 4 words by the time we get done scratching this. You'd want a book for the memories. I hear you. So if and when I can get the dang web page up and running, I've run across a couple other sources possibly for getting the web page together. One of them is a company that Kevin uses, which I think is Wix. I don't know. I'll see what they charge. But I may have to change the name. It might have to be just Captain Jack or Captain Scrapper, or I don't know. Because when I see my domain name is tangled up with the one that Terry Parmenter is supposed to fix. I haven't seen or heard from him in a little while. C-double is in with Elegant. Let me think. C-double. Green? Green or black? There's Ann, there's Troy, there's Jill, there's Kevin, there's Justin, there's blanks. So now I'm leaning towards the black. Yes, thank you, William. Traveling Mike, Lily, Tiny Nuggets, Mega Man Mike, Jimmy Ray, Fatima. Okay, we're done with the black, so you must be blue or red. Okay, James is going to be in here in a minute. When I find him. Ringo, Tommy, the other Tommy, Carl, James Cat and Me's, all right. Quiet Listener, Georgianne, Traveling Dreamer, Sonia, Bree, Lance, Camp Maintenance Guy, Hope. All right, you must be in the reds. Mine is black. I know. You're not. Yeah, you are black. But didn't you already get in there? No, you didn't. Did you say something with an E in it? I might have to take the truck to the ER the way it's going. I found Tommy, C-double Adventures. And James Catney's, you're in. And, okay. Getting tangled up in my hair. Todd went incognito. He's probably looking for E words. No, Todd Johnson's a red logo. No, this one's Todd's.
After that, it's Rizzoli and Isles at 10/9 Central. Start TV. Great TV.
Try to pass it off as a protest of some kind. Oh, yeah, you're in, Lucky Dog. I just saw it. Eggs. Duh. Todd is laughing about something. I don't know what yet. Michelle sent extraordinarily, and she's red. And there you are, Michelle. UVM. That's cool. Pretty soon we'll whip it up really cool. All right. We still haven't read anything out of this stupid book. We better read one at least, right? Because after all, it's what? It's 5 minutes. extra, read all about it. Okay, Todd. And I got your tip. And you're in. Now, moderators, make sure, or even if you're not a moderator, somebody let me know. All right. Let's move these chips aside for a minute. And where we left off, with electricity. After that, we got 11, 12, 13. What? Okay, 11, 12, 13. How did the numbers 11 and 12 and the teens get their names? Okay. Obviously not from the 12 dwarves, right? Or the 13 dwarves. Wait, I thought there was only 7. Well, maybe there was more. I mean, they might have been listening to what Sue said the other day, the reproductive music. Music to reproduce by. All right, 11, 12, 13. How did we get that? The teen part. Well, 11 comes from, well, yeah, how did they get their names? 11 comes from leave 1. You count to 10 fingers, and that leaves 1. What? 12 is 2 left. 13 is 3 plus 10. Okay, I'm catching on to 12. So you count 10, and that leaves 1. Leave 1. Okay, 11. 12, got it. 13 is 3 plus 10. Well, that's so simple. It's a surprise that I didn't know it. RC Cola. The recipe? Somebody in the Philippines knows the recipe for RC Cola. I do know that it's made with cane sugar, not with beet sugar. I need extra elephants to ride to work to execrate the expense of evolving ethyl prices. That's a good one. I kind of like that. We're not doing the sentences yet, but save it. Remind me that you already made a. I know. Wait. We'll wait. So I don't know what the words to the sentences are going to be quite yet. I know a couple of them. All right. Yeah. Holly bought 2 cases of RC Cola at Myers. Yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah.
I'll take that.
So it's nice to have RC Cola back in the house. George Ann Rose, welcome aboard. All right. Well, we get at least one more in here. Etiquette. What is the what is the origin of the word etiquette? Damned if I know. But it is French, it looks like. It says, at one time, visitors to the court of France who might not know how to behave properly were given a card of instructions, a sort of ticket. From this, the French devised the term etiquette and applied it to all rules of social behavior. A card with, here's the rules of how you're supposed to behave. Don't piss on the palm tree in the sight of anybody. George Ann, you were mentioned again tonight. Jane's kind of gave me an idea that maybe I will need to self-print. In other words, use my own printer to put together the cookbook. So the next few days I'm going to be looking into that idea. Could save, could save $800 or $900. Well, maybe 700. I don't know. The cost of having it printed by Vistaprint is $850, at least right now at this writing, for a 20-page cookbook, color, 8 inches wide by, I don't know, small book, small in size, this size. And I think Georgianne Rose came in with an E word. Did you not, honey? Yeah. Oh, you're here somewhere. But I don't see your thing. I don't see. Do I see Todd yet? Todd, did you gave us the E word? That's right. As said, moderators, anybody else, if I've missed somebody, I want you to tell me. We are going to go. What time is it? It's got to be 7. Yeah, it's 7:01. We'll go to. We'll blab away till 7:10. So if you're not in the bucket with a chip, with an E word, that goes along with the fact that we're working on the letter E tonight for cliches, why do we say it type expressions, or anything. Like we just did 11. Why do we say 11? Because it's 10 and it leaves 1. So 10 leaves 1, leave 1. Okay. Georgianne said everyone. Oh, very good. Georgianne, what color are you again? I'll find you. I should know. Somehow I think you wanted purple. No, I think you're blue. Yeah. One would think you would have been red with rose, red rose. But it's all right. We'll go with blue. And you are in. Weekend RV is here. Hi, Millie. Can you stick around long enough tonight? And have you heard from Tumbleweed RV Life? We'd love to make a chip for you if you'd like to be in tonight into the drawings. It'd be fun. Where did you go? If anybody here doesn't have Weekend RVing, would somebody put up Millie and James's link? Thank you, William. Yeah, we got her in. We don't have Millie and James in yet. And we haven't made a poker chip for them, but we can, especially if they want. Oh, she's saying hi, everyone, too. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use what William gave Georgianne one. So now we're going to use everyone for Weekend RVing. Millie, what color would you like? I am going to stick to the rules tonight that you must be present to win. Last Wednesday we just kind of opened it up, said I don't care, we'll just throw it in. And you don't have to be here for the drawing. Well, now this week I'm going back to the original, which is the normal. You do have to be here if I draw your thing out of the bucket for scratching off these tickets. Yeah, you need to be here or I'll draw somebody else. Okay. Yes, I did, Linda. Because the only white chip that's left here is Tina's. So you and Tina are the only ones with white chips. Actually, hers is supposed to be gray, and it will be, but for right now it's white. That's another thing I've been thinking about, since I'm doing it with Tina's, well, it's not fair. If somebody wants a different colored chip, I can start out with white and then eventually paint it, customize it any color that they want. Now, I've spent, 18 bucks on chips. And yeah, we've gone through about half of them. There's 100 chips, probably gone through at least 50. But I don't mind changing. Maybe not till next month when I have a little coin, because I'm broke this month. Oh my goodness. In fact, if somebody wins tonight, they're going to have to wait till the 3rd before I send it. And I owe Our Treasured Home. I already owe her. And I've been falling behind. Why? Truck repairs, Christmas. December was my birthday month. License plates, da-da-da. Yeah, it's just been a pain in the ass. But everybody can attest to that. We'll get caught up. Thank you, Lucky Dog, for putting that up. And Mark put it up as well. So we're waiting on Melly to say something. And she's got until, 10 minutes after? So she's got 4 minutes. There's the thing I wanted to talk about. Robert Schumann put up his very first video today since, he's been off of YouTube for at least a year, if not more. But he's back. Glory be. So it's good to have Robert Schumann back. If you haven't gone and watched him, now he still goes by Bob's Adventures. But go give him some love. Maybe, Sue, you can put up his link. It was a very short video today, this morning. But, he's got to dipping his feet back in. And he was the one that was talking about the eggs. And, we kind of batted it back and forth just a little bit. It kind of involved the weather. And, of course, since he lives where he does on the northwest, they get the ocean, the fog. It's time for the fog lights. And I'm like, we were talking about chicken and the price of eggs, so I went back with foghorn, leghorn. You like that? Okay, Mark, good night. Good to see you. Glad you were here. Hope to see you Saturday. I did give an invitation specifically to Worm's Eye View today also. Pip. And if you haven't watched her recently, watch her. She had a good one today with the sheep and the other critters that they have. Is that an albino ferret? I forgot to ask her. But yeah, well, her videos are always fun. Okay. I think Melly left us. All right. The only other one I haven't seen yet. There's Weekend RVing. Okay. Yes. Was looking for that. Thank you. I think we're there. We're about 1 minute away. If you're lurking, what we're doing is we're going to be drawing out of the thing randomly. And the winner will get a $5 mystery key cash word, state of Michigan, and you might win $5. You might win shit. Well, you never know what you might win. But as we scratch this off, all the chips come out, including you, the winner. And then we'll start in, once I get through 5 letters on this cash word, then I'll give you 2 words. Of course, I'll write them down so I can remember. But Linda or Sue, somebody will put them up on the screen as well. And then you make a sentence. And then we grab your chip and we put it in the bucket for the second drawing, which will probably, I'm going to guess the second drawing will be about 7:45 tonight. And that is for the black pearls. It's also another $5 ticket. This goes real fast when we scratch it off. So, but for that, in order to qualify to be entered to win, you just have to make sentences up out of a total of 4 words I'll give you before 7:45. You know, put it in here. And Don McCollum's here. Welcome aboard. Sensei Don. He has a chip in here too. His is red. Welcome aboard, Don. And I should give you an update. I should give everybody an update. Anyways, this is the second drawing, but we're working on the first one here in just a minute. I'll tell one more story before I go. Before we start on this. Don, just make something with an E and you can still have time to be entered. I gave Millie a chance, but he's putting D words in hot diggity dog. No, they got to be E. Ringo, you didn't get in yet either, but anyways. The neighbor. Some of you knew that I contacted the township. Said, I got to do something. It's gotten out of hand. The verbal abuse was definitely getting out of hand. So I spoke to the township, and believe it or not, they came out, spoke with me for a little bit, you know, gave me some advice on what maybe I should do just to spruce it up nice. But the nice part is they gave me a good long time, almost 2 months. But then they went and talked to the neighbor. So far, so good. And they gave me advice on what I can do if he should continue or escalate. If he continues, well, then I can go to the court and get it's not quite a PPO. It's not a restraining order. It is kind of a restraining order. It's a no contact. In other words, he needs to keep his mouth shut when he sees me. Of course, I need to keep mine shut too, and I have. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Everybody's asking Don how he's doing. Okay, Ingleside Farm is here. Welcome aboard, neighbor. So good to have you here. Yeah, it's supposed to be raining tonight. I don't think it's raining here quite yet, but we'll see. About 5 o'clock, I was out there. There was a few sprinkles, so it might be raining. Peace, Bond. Thank you, James. Yeah, that's pretty close to it. They call it something different. Each state has a similar type of thing. Everybody's on pins and needles for me to draw. You know what? Earlier tonight I was wondering, Ingleside Farm, I think you were in a game with us a while back. Was yours the black chip that isn't filled out? Or was that KT Spirit? I don't remember. I think this is KT Spirits, but if you didn't get a chip, here's your time to get one and be in the drawing. Just have to come up with an E word and we'll make your chip put you in. We gave Millie a chance, but she's not there yet. She's not here anymore. I think wait, Kevin's here. Kevin, we're working on E words. I haven't drawn for the $5 cash word yet. So you have a chance to get in, just come up with something with an E. The letter E. Our treasured home is here too. I didn't see you sneak in, Nancy. Oh, you're going to tell me you've been here all along. Still waiting for your $30. You'll get it, don't worry. 1st February, I'm going to be catching up with everybody. I do have some extra coming in. Right now, I have 0. When my truck don't run, I can't take scrap in. But we'll see. Okay, Angleside Farm did not. Don says it's raining in Mississippi. Ah, put the E word, get a chip in a can. There you go. You're in, James, so you want somebody else to use that one. Oh, electricity. Okay, now what color chip would you like, Angleside Farms? We have black, we have green, we have white, which can be changed to a different color down the road. And we have blue and red. So as said, if you want a special color, I will accommodate you, but for tonight it will have to be white with a little notation that we're going to change its color. So, thank you, Nancy. And you need to get an E word in here. You want blue? Okay, here we go. Blue and Angling Road. No, not Angling Road. I can't help it. I say Angling Road because I grew up by Angling Road in Ottawa County. All right. Angle Side Farms. And you are in, sir. What was your first name again? Kind of like I get it in my brain. Okay, you're in. I have a pop-up in the way. Okay, we're waiting on Kevin. Don's in with everybody happy. We'll let that go. You're in, Don. Treasure Home, Nancy's got extremely. And I know hers is, I believe, red. I know yours is red, Nancy. Here it is. You're in. Steve, thank you. Angleside Farms, Steve. Now, I'm getting that twisted in my head because I know a couple other Steves, but I can kind of angle it so I can remember you. Weird, huh? I'm writing it down. Steve, Angleside Farms. Now, is it Steve Jr.?
We went to high school together. Oak Valley West.
Steve the Third. Kevin wrote a word. Okay, extraordinary. I see it. Where's Kevin? Now, tonight, the whole deal is you got to be present when I draw and, you know, stick around. Last Wednesday, I let everybody in, and you didn't have to be here when I did draw. So just exited the Exxon in East Lansing, heading for Angleside Farms. Cool. I made that up. But travel safe. Probably raining over there in East Lansing. Did you go to the university? Let's see. Okay. So it looks like we may have Roy and Becky are here. They just keep coming. We got 19 on board. Roy and Becky, we may go a little longer than 8 o'clock tonight. Come up with something with an E in it for the cliche, or why do we say it? Something that has the letter E. And no, we don't have any channels from Indiana other than you and Sue and James. Susan and James. Kind of, sort of. We were talking about that earlier. We've got Ohio and Michigan, and Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Yeah, that's about it. We don't have anybody from Indiana. But you're not kind of now. Could say you're from Arizona or North Dakota. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm ready to make you a chip. And if you want a special color, you get white tonight, and we'll change the color later. But I do have black, green, white, blue, and red. I can make you a chip, Roy. All right. Let me see here. 20 in the house. Isn't that something, Todd? Thank you. Maybe somebody here doesn't. I bet you Angleside Farm doesn't have Roy and Becky. Linda, could you put up Roy and Becky's link to their channel, please? Carol, Hudsonville, Ringo. Yeah. He's heading to Hudsonville, my birthplace. Well, not my birthplace. So that's where I was born and raised. I was born in Grand Rapids, but from Hudsonville. Yeah, I grew up in Hudsonville. I was in Hudsonville from 53 to 73. Then I sold some wild oats in Arkansas, and then I came back, and I've been in Michigan ever since. Well, a few trips to different places, Canada, Mexico, California. That was a long time. Extraterrestrial for anyone. And Roy and Becky have Explode. Okay, we'll save William's gift word. He's done this before. But we'll save him, and we're going to put in Roy and Becky with Explode, and if Linda can put up their link, I'll throw that up on the screen here in a minute. So, what we also need is, what color would you like, Roy? You want a fantastic saguaro cacti green? We don't have that. We'll make one, though, eventually. I'm trying to think what your favorite color might be. I think it's green. Just thinking that you like green poker chip. So, Roy, we could put your name on this. Or you can have whatever color you want. Thank you, Linda. Oh, he's busy saying hi to everybody. Sorry I missed your live stream the last couple days, but hey, extenuating circumstances. See, now there's an E word that somebody could use. Extenuating. Yeah, he's got a couple John Deeres out there, by the way, there, James. Green is a pretty awesome color. You got it. Roy and Becky. And you are in for the drawing, which I keep delaying the drawing because new people keep coming in. Lily, welcome aboard, Lassie. It's good to have you. Oh. Did I leave Roy's link up there long enough? I don't know if I did or not. If I didn't, please tell somebody. Me or tell Linda, Sue, somebody. Lily, do you want to come up? Oh, wait, we have a word we can give you. William, he's been giving out extra E words for whoever. They just subscribed. Wait a minute, they've been subscribed to me forever. Lily, you are in. Stick around, though. You have to be present to win. Last Wednesday, we didn't make that a rule, but we're going back to the normal rules tonight. You do have to be here. Where are you staying? Has to run. Aw, Kevin, bummer. We think we figured out who supporter. It took James and I a little bit to figure out. We believe the name is Danny S. for super supporter. Correct us if we're wrong. If you're still here. Thank you, Linda. So we got a couple people that are out in Arizona right now. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be in, Lily? Well, you are. Let me see if I can find you. Okay, I took you back out. It's not Danny. Well, that's interesting. Because now I looked up super supporter. That's like, wow, I guess we're going to get a gamer. But that might not be true. Super supporter. Wow, this is going to be a blast, Kevin. Another guessing game on top of a guessing game. I like this. I love mysteries. And I know other people that do too. Nancy, both Nancys, they love mysteries. Well, obviously Nancy Drew does. Leave that alone. Uh, I know Carol, Michigan Carol, she likes mysteries. It is a channel, but we can't say the name. That is so freaking cool. And you put super supporter in there to really throw us off. We're thinking, oh, we got 18-year-olds coming. Well, I mean, they're more than welcome, of course. But, you know, I guess I'm old. On the other hand, not that old. Before I became a YouTuber, I was a gamer. A lot of people don't know that about me, but yes. And some of the people that follow me were the people I met gaming. Susan Smith was one of them. Sheldon Surge. Yeah. There's a few that come around that they were gamer friends of mine. Some of them are still gaming. I am not. I retired from gaming. You're not going to get rid of me on YouTube until tomorrow, maybe. We'll have fun guessing, James. But Kevin's not going to tell us even if we guess correctly, because I know Kevin plays by the rules. And I got a right to Kevin. That could be... that's interesting. Maybe that'll be part of the show Friday night or Saturday night. Whichever works into our growing agenda.
Delivered to your door. Ready in 10 minutes. See for yourself. If
Back drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Blue wave. Uh-oh. Be careful there, Jack. I'm sure they're not coming. That's... See, it popped up. Anyway.
Okay. Still haven't found anything at the school. John McFadden is on his way over here from work, demanding an attorney.
We are ready to draw. So I believe we got everybody in. And go from there. It looks like we got, I don't know, there could be 20 chips in here. Or close. I don't know what she's cooking tonight, but it smells extremely wonderful. Did I show you that? See, I have to show off. Okay. This drawing is for the Mystery Tree Castle. The second drawing. What? No, I'll pick it this time. What?
I want to pick it.
Can you walk over here?
No.
Well, I got you blocked off. I got the heater sitting here.
Well, you have to walk to me.
Holly wants to go.
I just walked back to the kitchen.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Tested out the heater. It works great.
Oh, your new one?
Yeah. Oh,
Then you put your other one in the bathroom.
yeah. Or this one, either one. They work equally well.
Delicate. I hope it's not on the heater. To do, John, stop.
We have video of both of you buying your bottles, making materials at home supply.
John Johnson.
Todd.
Todd Johnson. All right, Todd, I got you something. Oh, see, he watches me.
Yeah, I know he watches you, Holly.
By golly.
Holly, by golly.
Todd Johnson.
show stealer. Anyways, Holly drew Todd's tip. All legal beagle. So, this scratch off is for Todd. And we're going to empty the chip tray a minute. What do we want to call it? Now, you guys all get a chance here in a little bit. I'm going to start giving out words that you make a sentence out of. When you make a sentence, you get back in the bowl or the drawing for the black pearl scratch off, which I'm going to guesstimate probably be close to 8 when we draw that. Okay. And for those of you who don't know, I might be going with a surprise live later tonight or between now and Saturday, I think. It's a good possibility it'll be tonight because I'm kind of in the mood. We'll see. Another pop-up. Castle Hives. Haven't seen them in a little bit. Oh, it's Becky's birthday? Well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Becky. I hope to meet you someday. Please come to M23. Happy birthday to you. I hope it's a good one. Not because I sang to you, but I'm still supposed to sing to Vicky, but she hasn't showed up. She might be still celebrating on her own channel. Rangers, yeah. All right, here we go. This is for Todd Johnson. After I get 5 letters, I'll give you a couple words to make a sentence out of. Moth has an O. And so does outdo has 2 O's. And notify. Notify is one of the mystery keywords. And workload has a couple O's. And pro. Topple. You heard about that restaurant that we had a bad windstorm a couple of years ago and it blew the top right off of it. I mean, gone. Kind of like clean shaved, it's gone. So here's this restaurant with no top on it, no roof. Well, they changed their venue. It became a bar, and so now it's a topless bar. But, yeah, all right. Let's see. Any more O's? I see no more O's. All right. The next letter number 2 is an H. Oh hell. Well, check out Tina's. I think it was the video before today's. Yeah, the video. She put out one this morning, so the one from yesterday. Check that one out. It kind of freaked me out. Moth has the H, so we're halfway spelled that. And what is that word? Harrietta. That could be a gal's name, but it's also, I believe, a town somewhere in Michigan. There's one for Lily, but it doesn't have an H. But the word is ranger. She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, they probably still are naked. All right, Tecumseh. The eyes of the ranger are upon you. Da, 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 da. When you're in Texas, look behind you. That's where the ranger is going to be. Third letter is the third letter is a B, and you are welcome, Becky. And we just scratched a B. B for Becky. See, it's your lucky day, Becky. Maybe you'll win some money here. Except this is Todd's ticket. Maybe you'll get the second drawing for the Black Pearl one. B, 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 B. I'm looking for B's. I'm not finding any more B's. There is. Subscribe. How about that? It has 2 B's. And the word amber is a crossword with that. So I think that's it for B's. Letter number 4 is a T. We have a T in moth. We only need an M to spell moth. How this works, if you get 3 words spelled in either one of these 2 puzzles, you can win $5 at the minimum. And then it moves up from there, 4 words, 5 words, whatever. And then if you spell one of the mystery keywords, that's an extra bonus. So we're looking for T's, stereo, and outdo, notify, which is one of the mystery words, quietly, item, you probably knew this quiet listener's birthday is today too. That's Vicky. I think I saw Roy and Becky over there already. Met and quadrant. There's quite a few T's going on here. Tecumseh. See, I thought Tecumseh was in Wisconsin, but I think there is one in Wisconsin. But there's also a Tecumseh in Michigan. I believe it's in the Upper Peninsula. Unless they're referring to the motor, the engine. Are they still in business? Anybody know? Yeah, it's Texas are upon you. Yes. Yeah, it's Texas are upon you. So you're going to have to teach me to sing it all over again, Lily. Putt and pedal. Putt as in like putt-putt golf. I think that's it for T's. Letter number 5, and then we're going to start the sentences, which is fun. Get rid of this pop-up. Texas equals Dallas. Okay. C, the letter C. Okay, do we have a C? Do we have a C? Tecumseh. Subscribe. And that's it for C's. Now I'm giving you 2 words. There'll be 4 total by the time we get done with this scratch off. The first 2 words that you can use in a sentence is moth, M-O-T-H, and you're going to be mad at me. Subscribe. So moth and subscribe, M-O-T-H, and subscribe is S-U-B-S-C-R-I-B-E. And Linda, if you put those 2 words up in the chat, I'll put them on the screen. I'm going to walk the plank. Somebody's going to walk the plank. Ah, yes. Yes, you better take it back, William. Now you know where Lily's allegiance lies. Those are L words. We're not on L's yet. We're still on E's. All right. Letter number 6 is an A. Time we get to letter number 10, you get a 3rd word. Okay. There is an A in Harrietta. A couple of them, actually. Quadrant has a couple A's. Ranger has an A. Via and fair, as in family fair. What's that word? Workload. Need. K-N-E-A-D. Need. Our treasured home is in. Okay. Was in love with a beautiful monarch butterfly. Excellent, excellent, excellent. our treasured home is back in for the drawing of the Black Pearl drawing. So you are in the bucket, Nancy. Excellent sentence. Whoops. I'm trying to use Todd's chip as a mouse. Excuse me. Still working on A. Abuse, peak, rap, petal, lair, amber. She's my neighbor. I think there's A and add. That's it for A's, but we always double check as we go along, just messing with it. Okay. How about them lines? Anyways, N. For onus, got N. Need. K-N-E-A-D. Notify. Ooh. It's one of our mystery key words. We have two more letters for the mystery key, an I and a Y, and then who knows what that will win. Could be $5. N's. Any more N's? Yes. Quadrant. And Nor. N-O-R. Ranger has an N. Yeah. Dinner is smelling so good. Mulligan. I think there's chicken involved. Thought we were saving the chickens to gather the eggs. Kind of suspicious. Eggs are up and chicken is down. What do they do? Sterilize all the chickens that died from the bird flu that aren't laying eggs anymore, but were eating the chicken? It's a little scary. That could be related to Tina's video from 2 days ago. Watch it. You'll see what I mean. All right. The next letter is an X. I don't recall seeing any X's when I scanned it. No. If there was one, we'll get it. Letter number 9 is an I. That's a good one to have because Notify has an I. And so does Harrietta. Anyways, we only need one more letter, which is a Y for that mystery keyword. Anyways, by the way, you can win more than once on these tickets. I've seen 3 winners on one ticket. You know, three words, and a mystery key. I've also seen 2 mystery keys and 1 puzzle win. All right. So it does happen. Item has an I. Via has an I. Quiver. No, that's the first letter we've managed to get in that word, which is quiver. You know, like you put your arrow in. That is a mystery keyword in puzzle number 2. Ritual has an I. So does lair and subscribe. Air, A-I-R. And pop up. Kelly Clarkson lost 52 pounds. How many times do I need to see that pop up to know that Kelly Clarkson lost 52 pounds? What'd she do? Chop off my head? Goodness. Okay, letter number 10 is a P for pop-ups. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, empty plastic jug that she just tossed over to the window because it goes out to the plastic recycling barrel. Her equipment uses distilled water, and she won't make it. She won't let me make it, so we buy distilled water. Okay. Working on the letter P. Pro, plus, and topless. No, I mean topple. Peak and putt. And pedal and wrap. Okay. That was letter number 10. You get your third word now. Your third word is going to be notify, which is an N word. No, it's one of the mystery keywords. So now we're going to do 5 more letters till you get your fourth word. But now you have, and Linda's going to type them, and I'll put them up on the screen. Now you have 3 words. You have moth, subscribe, and notify. 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 Use any 2 or all 3 to make a sentence, and we'll put your chip in the barrel for the drawing for the black pearl. All I see on the internet is a great ice cube diet. Okay. That one's quite easy. You stand on an ice cube and it disappears. Yeah. And that's when you have a noose around your neck, too. I remember that one. Okay, letter number 11 is U. And there's the 3 words. Any 2 or all 3. Make a sentence. We'll put you in. U. Onus. Outdo. Quadrant. And reuse. Quiver. That's one of our mystery keywords. Tecumseh. Subscribe. Ritual. Putt. We spelled a word in puzzle number 2. Putt. P-U-T-T. Oh, and plus. We didn't spell it, but there's a U in it. And mulligan. Yeah, I haven't gone golfing yet this year, but when I do, that'll be a word I'll have to use. Mulligan. Last Wednesday, we talked about the algorithms, Al Gore rhythms. Was he Catholic? Did he and his wife use rhythm? Anyway, you Google something, let's say, and then bang, pretty soon you're watching YouTube, I mean within minutes, and you're getting advertising for what you investigated on Google. You type in how to fix your Dodge, which I've done, and the next thing you know, you're getting Dodge commercials or, auto parts commercials, advertising, that type of thing. It's a little scary. And I've stopped calling them synchronicities or coincidences. They're algorithms. The robots are watching. All right. Letter number 12 is a Q. That's good. There's a couple Q's. We have one in quietly, and we have one in quiver. All right. I don't think there's any other Q's, so I'm not even going to look. But if there is, it'll show up. G is letter number 13. G. G. Now, are we getting... Yes, we are. Linda. The moth exterminator was notified that his Bug of the Month subscription was about to expire. That is excellent, Linda. That is very good. Linda Barker is in the pot for the drawing for the Black Pearl. And William Brody is in. I will subscribe to any channel where a person has a moth as their best friend and not quiver when it's on their shoulder. And quiver's not even the word that's up, but I was going to put it up. Now I'm going to have to change it. Oh, where's Bill's green chip? Right there. You're in, William. That was excellent, too. Okay. The Moth of the Month Club. You know what? There might be a real club like that. I mean, people collect butterflies and moths. Why not? And then it could be something paranormal, like the Mothman. Where is that? In Tennessee or somewhere? Lucky Dog. There you are. Lucky Dog. You are in, Sue. All right. Did we get all the G's? No, we haven't yet. There's a G in Ranger. We haven't had an A or an E yet, which is kind of unusual this far in, and we haven't had either of the two major vowels. I got to put that one up. Well, Michigan Carol's got one. I will easily ease through the easement even every Easter, then erase the evidence. That's an excellent sentence. That's not using any of the three words we're looking for. That's excellent. Well, I'll give you that. I will definitely give you that. The gypsy moth is this month's centerfold. I wouldn't doubt it. The gypsies are popular this time of year because a lot of them are out in Arizona at the RTR. And the WRTR. Gypsy moths. Yes. All right. Moth, subscribe, and notify are the three words. You can use two, any two, or all three. And here in a minute, we'll have one more word, add. Just double checking. I don't see any more G's. Letter number 14 is an L. And I know I saw some L's. Yes, quietly. I saw an L, quietly. Workload. So on one of these, if I spell something, do I yell, or I mean, if there's a winner, do I yell bingo? Or do I yell cash word? Inquiring minds, I don't know. Mulligan's got a couple L's, and so does Ritual has one. Utensil. How about that? Has an L. Lair has an L, and topple. I didn't say topless this time. I said topple. All right. And I'm not topless tonight. It's a little chilly. It's like 35 out right now. New comments. Snuck off to get graham crackers. Aw. You know, that's very poetic, so I like that. Notify me when moths can subscribe to my thought waves. Okay, Carol, that's a good one. Yeah, I gotta put you in. Oh, where are you? What did I do with you? You're here somewhere. I just seen you. Where'd I put you? There's James. There's Ingleside Farms, Georgian, Sensei Don, Michigan Carol. That's who I was looking for. You're in, Carol. All right. Letter number 15. Oh, subscription notified of the book Moth to the Flame. There you go. I like that. Moth to the Flame. That's it's not quite Jonathan Livingston's Seagull, but not actually. like a moth to the flame. Where is Tommy's chip? Shoo, shoo, shoo. Sea devil, I found you. You are in. All right. Letter number 5. I think we got all the L's taken care of. Letter number 5 is an S. So we have another word spelled. This one's in puzzle 1. It's onus. Stereo has an S. Reuse has an S. There's an O that we missed, and that's in the word nor. Tecumseh has an S. So does subscribe have 2 of them. There's an L that we missed in puzzle number 2, plus. So we now have 2 words in puzzle number 2. If we get 3, that's at least $5. There's an S in the word utensil. There's an S in abuse. Did we have B's earlier? Yes, we did, and we missed the B in abuse. So, all right, covered that. There's an I that we missed in mulligan. Still looking for S's. So we now have 2 words in puzzle number 2, which is plus and put. And I'm about to give you your 4th word. You want to pick it out, or you want me to? It was going to be quiver, but no. I just found a word that has a Q in it that we missed. And it's going to be your 4th word. I feel like giving you 5 tonight. I might, but I don't know what kind of bonus I could give. All right. Quadrant is your last word, 4th word. So we have moth. Says, well, look at all these pop-ups. Hate annoying ads. It's an ad for total ad block. I get them all the time. Is it because I keep bitching about getting pop-ups? The Memphis Blues again. I like that. It's a dialing quote, yes. I do remember Bob Dylan. I'm going to Google to find the moth, the month glove. Can't stop laughing here. That's good. Well, I like that. I'm irreverent. Yeah. We know, Carol. That's all right. I am too. Now, it seems like I'm missing somebody that didn't put in. Double check here.
I feel so confident in my own ability. The lift is great and it looks so smooth on my
Todd, did you make a sentence? No. Okay. The words, Linda, the words are moth, subscribe, notify, and quadrant. Quadrant. That's 4 times rants on Blind Views show. 4 rants. Quad rant. All right. Gosh, I can make my own sentences, couldn't I? So you now have 4 words, and that's all it'll be for tonight. But you can use any 2 of those 4, or you can use 3 words, any 3, or you can use all 4 and make a sentence. And if you're not already in, we'll put you in for the drawing for the Black Pearls scratch off. The 4th word, yes, Linda, it is quadrant. The moths notified me of the storm coming. I like that, Todd. The moths notified me of the storm coming. That's good. I just saw your thing. There you are. And he's blacked out. Have you noticed that? Does that mean he wants to change over to a black chip? Todd, put a picture in there.
Starts now, right here.
All right.
TV.
Well, we all know that Carol's down in Memphis with Bob. Yes, there they are. Thank you. All right. Finishing this ticket. We have 5 letters left, obviously. Z as in Ringo and Czar. Let's see. Is there a Z? Any Z's? How about some Z's? As in snore. Snore. Snore's not spelled with any Z's in it. There were no Z's. All right. The next is W for Winkler. W in workload. I think that might be the only one. W being an upside down M. Kind of. Quadrant of moths ate my favorite shirt. Good one, William. Steam Team B chat with David Peck, somebody. All right. That was it, I think, for W's. Yes. If not, we'll find out in our double check. We're looking for the letter J now. J's are, as said before, kind of scarce sometimes. You know, there's like 5 or 6 different letters that I've noticed that often do not come up. So there were no J's. K, that's another one. Not as bad, though. Not as bad as a J. Okay, there's a K in need. There is a T that we missed in utensil. There is an upside down W, but we can't use it. There is a W in the word wrap, though. So we did miss a W. But we're supposed to be looking for K's. Yes, Peak and Mulligan has the K. We're down to our last letter. If we can spell notify, we need a Y. If we want 3 words, if we want to get at least 2 words, never mind. 2 words won't get us shit in puzzle number 1. We do have 2 words in puzzle number 2, which is plus and put. And unless there's words I've missed, we'll see. But last letter is an F. Huh, no E's. I did see an A that I missed, but anyways, F is in the word fry, and we don't have an R or the Y. Well, let's go back and double check. Do we have any M's, like in the word moth? No, we don't. R's, E's, O's. There's O in stereo that we missed. D, did we have the letter D? There's a D in outdo, and I don't see. And there's a D in need, but nope. No E's. No Y's. There's an A in yard that we missed. Did we have the letter V? No, we didn't. There's an F. Okay, fair. F-A-R-E. But of course, it doesn't do us any good. No R's, no E's. No Y's, as we said. No M's. No N. Did we have the letter N? Yes, we did. There's an N in utensil. But we needed an E to spell that word, so that doesn't do us any good. I'm in the double check phase now, and I don't see any Y's, I don't see L. There's an L in pedal, but we don't have the E. So this is A in ritual. Still doesn't do us any good. We don't have the R. So this $5 guess word is a bummer. All right. Now, you still got those words up there, and let me put them back up. We'll give it a couple minutes. We'll chat. And so, we've got She Devil. We've got Michigan Carol. We've got Todd Johnson. We got William Brody, Lucky Dog, Our Treasured Home, and Linda Barker. That's it. Anyone else want to get in? Yes. Blind views. 4 times the rent. You only need to enter once. So we only have 7 entries so far for the Black Pearl. What time is it getting to be? It is already after 8. So. Georgianne gave me 2, and I believe you're not in yet. So I'll find your. I got you, Georgianne. You're in. Is there anybody else I missed? Devil Dog is here. Welcome aboard. Hey, make a sentence using any 2 or 3 or all 4 of those words on the screen there under Linda Barker's name, and you could be in. We haven't made you a chip yet, but we'll make one real quick and put you in. That's a good one. I like that, Tommy. Boy, you got it down, all 4 words. All right, William. Unfortunately, if I draw a Williams thing out of there, it's he won't qualify because you do have to be here to win. At least tonight, that's the way it is. All right, Devil Dog saying hello, hoorah, hoorah. You couldn't possibly have known that at the time. You're welcome, Georgianne. Thanks to you guys in chat for keeping me on my toes. You know, subscribe to them off. Yeah. I'll take that, Roy. Roy and Becky. I didn't realize you were still here, but I'm glad you are. Where is Roy and Becky's chip? Nice. There it is. Green chip, Roy and Becky, you are in the drawing for the Black Pearls. And I'll say we'll give it another 5 minutes. That will get us up to, what, 8:10? 8:15. 8:15. So you got 6 minutes to come up with a sentence like Roy and Becky just did, using the 4 words or any 2, any 3, or all 4 of these words that I'll throw back up on the screen, which is courtesy of Linda Barker. Now I got to scroll back down. Oh, thank you, Devil Dog. You're always welcome. Wednesday nights when we do the poker chip thing. We haven't graduated to ping pong balls yet. So we throw the poker chips in here. You don't have to do a lot to qualify. But if I draw your chip, then you have a chance to win something off of a scratch off. We do the cash words first, and then we do this one second. Different rules for both games. Everybody's saying hi to Devil Dog. I would say Semper Fi. Thank you for your service. As always, Devil Dog. All right. Still waiting. I'm going to put some of these chips away while we're thinking of it. Still have 14 people in the house. I think they're just listening. Bingo machine with ping pong balls. Actually, what I'm thinking of, Todd, for M23, if I can find a clear globe, plastic globe, but I want a clear one. I've got a white one, but I want a clear one that you can see. And opening in it, I don't care what the bottom opening is. But that gets a vacuum hose. Or not a vacuum, excuse me. A air hose hooked up to it. In other words, reverse the vacuum cleaner. Or maybe come up with something a little quieter. I don't know. But a vacuum cleaner should work. And reverse the hose. So the ping pong balls bump around. And another place, maybe an open thing where I can put ping pong balls with your name or your channel or whatever. This will be for at M23. And it shouldn't be too hard to make. I'm pretty handy. I can DIY this. That's a hint for the upcoming live stream later. I think I'm going to do it about 11 o'clock. I don't think anybody's on at 11 o'clock tonight. And if they are, so what? So look for a pop-up live tonight. I'll try to do a thumbnail. But anyway, so the balls are bumping around in there. And then at some point, maybe Friday night before karaoke, put it up on the stage. This is before karaoke starts. But the balls are bouncing around inside of there. And then, maybe at that time we're just using an air tank with an adapter that's keeping the balls floating around in there. But when the air tank runs out of air, the balls will be going slower and slower and slower until it stops. And then somehow or another, we have a little port on the side where the air goes in. We have a little small little port. And the first ball to fall out of there maybe wins a cookbook, let's say, or something. A kick in the ass. I don't know. Captain Jack stickers. I don't know. Has to be something of value. How about a box of poker chips? Here, the machine's yours now. You do something with it. Can't charge for it, because that would be gambling. Don't have a license for that. Just like here, not charging anything. Might get away with a donation. I don't know, to defray the cost of the overall events going on at M23. We got, like Kevin paid for the pavilion. I got to throw him some money for that. That was $100 right out of his pocket. And there's some other things that are happening with other expenses, there's always something. A pancake breakfast. I don't know. That was $3 last year, and I think that was just to cover the cost of the people who put it on, which was the seasonal people. You know, people that were there, not part of our group, but they were still there. You know, camping. But they have, you know, permanent camp place where their trailer is. Kevin has one now, as a matter of fact, and so does Troy. He has one.
Right. Okay.
Bingo. Yeah, we could play bingo, but I'm thinking to be in there, you put your name on, and then we throw the ping pong ball in. I don't know, it's just a thought. Please subscribe to the channel, Moth, and hit the bell so we'll notify you that they are live, so you can join and be in their quadrant. Devil Dog, that's perfect. That's perfect. I know it's time for us to draw, but you're in. We want a minute past, but what color do you want? I'm guessing you're going to want black. Am I right, Devil Dog? Troy's last name is, I think, is it Martin? I don't know if he and Sandra are married.
Why does it matter? She and every other
I don't think they are. So her last name is Martin. So I don't know if Troy's last name is Martin. Hey, it's happened before. I've known a guy that he took his wife's maiden name and that became his last name. You can do that. Unusual, but yeah. So I don't know, Carol. Maybe somebody else here does, but I don't. I gotta put Devil Dog's thing up there. So what color do you want, Devil Dog? Like I said, I'm thinking you want black, but you can have any color you want. So I can take a white chip and paint it any color, you know, temporarily. I can just put your name on a white chip and you can choose, you know, fuchsia. I don't care. Boy, I am so getting close to putting Devil Dog's name on a black chip. Hoorah. Sounds like Holly's having troubles in the kitchen.
Clean liver, healthy heart. He took better care of himself than most gangsters I made in here.
Captain.
Not waiting any longer. Devil Dog, I'm putting your name on a black chip. Devil Dog has won before on this channel. He's a good guy for a mystery too. You're in. All right. I think we're very close. Time is it? It's got to be 20 after, right? 8:18, close enough. I think that was our last entry. So we got the lid for the Cool Barrel, and we've got whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 people in here. 10 people, 10 channels, whatever. Here we go. That shook up enough, right? This time I'm going to draw it. More pop-ups. Michelle's here. Oh no. Never mind. I misread because of a pop-up in my way. Oh, my bandana is not staying straight. Wardrobe malfunction. And now I'm going to go ahead and stir it. And it's a black chip, so who knows? Maybe it's Devil Dog. I don't know. Because there's a couple other black chips, like Lucky Dog. I don't know who else was black in there. How about that? One chance out of 10, and it was you, Devil Dog, the last person. Now, are you still here? Because you have to be here for this. If you're not, I draw somebody else. I think Devil Dog is actually still here. Please indicate that you are before I start scratching this. Black Pearls has, I only scratched the very first. It has the 3 bonus balls at the top. It's got 6 numbers that you must match with the 12 balls below any one of them. Or you could win 12 times. Or over here on this side, that one that's yellow, that's a win-all ball. If you scratch off a correct number that matches that win-all, then you win all the prizes except for the bonus. All right. Are you here, Devil Dog? Please say something because we're itching. And it's getting late. I have another live stream to do tonight. I'm going to put up a thumbnail for 11. And we will do it. I'm only seeing congrats from
Why did you go over to the guy's place this morning?
He didn't text us for me.
Devil Dog, where are you? You've won. But if you're not going to say something in the next... What? I'll give you one more minute. One more minute of the 8:23. After that, I'm drawing somebody else. And sorry for your luck. Whoop, he is here. Way cool, as he just said. All right. Boy, you just got in. All right, here we go. I mean, you just got in twice. Must be your lucky day. So the very first number on the winning numbers part is 26. Let's see what you have. You have an 18. I like the number 18, but it didn't match. So the next winning number is 36, which is twice 18. But the number that it was drawn for you was 32, so that's not matching. The next one is a 28, and your number is 21. The next number is 29, and your number is 39. So let's see, 14, and your number is 30. The win-all number. The win-all number is 15. That's another lucky number that I like. Let's see what you got. You got a 5. All right. But you still have 6 more chances to match any of those 6 up there, including which includes the win-all ball. So see those 6 that I haven't scratched off yet. Those are your numbers to match that first roll, which is 26, 36, 28, 29, 14, 15, which is the win-all. If you get a 15 down there, you win all of it. So, $24, no match. 37, no match. 3, not a match. 23, no match. 2 more balls or 2 more pearls. 35, no match. And 9. Another of my favorite numbers, not a match. But we're not done yet because we got 3 bonus pearls. They're up here. There's a 10, 20, and a 50. I usually start out with a 10, but they have pictures underneath, and the picture you want is a shell.
Maybe.
Think of the movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone. You need a shell. There's 3 of them under here, maybe. I don't know if you get all 3, but anyways, there's 3 chances at a shell. Let's put it that way. $10 bonus has a ship. The $20 bonus, so far not a winner. The $20 bonus has, oh, for a second there I thought it was a shell. It's a compass. It almost looked like a shell. To me, anyway. All right, last chance on this card. It's for $50. And it's a barrel. That's a bummer. Bummer barrel. So this $5 ticket was trash. Oh well. We tried. We had fun. That's the main thing. Have fun. When the chips are down, you put them up and put them away. So, I will see you 11 p.m. tonight, a couple hours from now. Well, 2.5. And it'll be interesting. I'll try to put the thumbnail up in the next half hour. Beyond that, of course, we have Saturday. Saturday is Guest Channel Day. No one's guessed the channel, but it will be the 4th time for the channel to be featured on Saturday at noon Eastern. And if no one guesses the channel on the noon show, then I will reveal it and nobody wins. Because that one's also for a $5 cash word if you guess the channel. So it's not, that one's not a random draw. You actually have to put your thinking cap on. Now, why? Naturally, I can't put a black chip in with blue. There. Put some glasses on. Anyway, they got all the chips out of the barrel. You got Granny's chip. She hasn't been in here, but we have her chip. That was made by River 6. Okay. And then, of course, we have the 6 p.m. show on Saturday, which is Guess the Channel, and that will be a different channel being featured. No ifs, ands, or buts. A different channel will be featured come Saturday night. And Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report should be on as well. Now, will I be doing a video in between now and Saturday? I don't think so. Maybe. I am going to do it live tonight at 11. It's kind of an experiment, do-it-yourself type of thing. We'll see how it goes. All right, mateys. Thank you for being aboard. Catch you later. Have a good evening. If Vicky's still on, we'll visit her. Wish her a happy birthday. And we'll go from there. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. End the broadcast.